What's up, Nail Geeks, and welcome to another week of, I don't want to say spamathon, but we have a lot of pretty things to look at again. So I am coming in real quick tonight with a part 2 to my polish pickup video. These were delayed in transit and didn't quite make it into the big video, so I have 3 things to show you all. I've got Colores the Carol. I've got the Sugar Bubbles plate. I did not know that was coming to me this month. There was just communication error, and so I was like drooling over it. I had it in my wish list and everything, and then it just showed up in the mail yesterday. So I was like, okay, cool. Let's just spread the love and wait till you see how cute those images are on the nails too. So anyways, we have that. And then I also have a Sweetheart polish to show you all too. So a small but mighty video to complement my massive PPU video a couple days ago. Winners have been announced. If you have not responded to me yet, shame on you. Go check that first PPU video. It's the one right before this. And I'll also link it in the description box too for just ease of clickage. What is polish pickup? What is all that stuff is all answered in that video. This is just the supplement to it. Again, short and sweet and very, very mighty. So without further ado, let's check them out. Starting off with Colores the Carol, Love You Forever. This is described as a delicate powder blue polish, blue to purple to pink shifting shimmer, iridescent mermaid flakes. This is a UV reactive polish and it changes to a slightly darker blue and it's a very soft change. This one's $13.50 with a cap of 600 bottles. I do agree with that official description. The time that I was swatching this polish, actually yesterday morning, that I took it out to morning sunlight and I noticed that the transition over to its UV state is quite subtle. It's like a very, very soft, darker version of the blue shimmer in the polish itself. I'm going to suggest 3 really thin coats. This has a strong plumping factor to it, and given the chunky flakes going on here, you might have a touch of over buildup if you go into heavy-handed. With that said, I think 2 coats is just fine as well if you wanted to go in a touch thicker, and you'll want to finish with a thin layer of glitter smoothing top coat and glossy top coat because we've got a bit of thirstiness from the shimmer. Please note if you have a visible nail line, I do think you'll see it, so my standard disclaimer of that will apply here. Use a nude to you cream base or a blurring base coat of some sort if that bugs you. Love You Forever also looks fantastic over black. If you choose to wear it over, say, a lighter color, you might see the UV transition just a bit better, but overall, I do think it toppers well. Sugar Bubbles. This is the plate that I was just raving about last week on my first video, and I'm super excited to get to review it for you all as a little bit of a surprise, but a welcome surprise. This is one of my honestly favorite plates I think I've worked on in a hot minute. It's got some somewhat Halloween-ish type images on it, and then it's also got just regular awesome books also on it. It's just really, really nice. So I'm starting off and I'm going to do just a little bit of fancy pants stuff. I'm doing a gradient featuring a Monarch Lacquer cream and a Night Owl Lacquer cream. Please know I was in such a huge rush to get this little mini video out starting yesterday. I swatched these and my turnaround time is usually not that quick. So I was making little mistakes here and there on my nail art, and that's okay because I can all show you all how to fix said little mistakes. When you are doing a gradient like this, you want to make sure you wet your sponge. This is a cheapy makeup sponge I bought from a dollar store many years ago. I have a whole big bag of them. I did not wet it, and so it was pulling off some of my polish. That is just a mistake that tends to happen. If that's the case, go in with your polish of choice and just kind of color it in with your brush. Be light-handed so you don't have any brush marks on your nails. I'm going to be stamping with Ethereal Lacquer's Black Cream Polish. It stamps very well, and you can see our little image here. It is a spell book. Of course, the Polished Mage chose that one. Such nerdiness going on. I loved it so much. This image is adorable, and it's got those cute little stars going around it too. So I'm going in with a white cream polish now. This is just one of the many ways you can do nail art with a stamping plate. If you wanted to color in your image, you can do it over a clear stamper. This is a iHubis clear jelly stamper. I cannot recommend them enough. I have them linked in my Amazon link in my description box if you're curious. It's like a 3-pack for $7. They have been very loyal to me for many years now. And then to adhere the image, once this white cream dries down, give it a couple minutes. This is a process. And I go in with DRK's sticky base as a way to adhere the stamper to my nail. Honestly, even a top coat would work. You don't have to have a sticky base for that. I just prefer to do it because it dries down pretty quick. You could use a very thinned out like top coat of your choice, go in lightly and let it get pretty tacky, but not quite dry. And then it will stick your image without having much pulling on your stamper. And then again, because I was in a hurry, I'm coloring in on the actual stamping pad here. You can clean your images on your stamper with a lint roller. It's the best hack ever. And then if your image got a little messed up like mine, that's okay because that black cream dried down pretty quick. So I just kind of dragged it back into place. We are going to rinse and repeat the same process. That green is also a Monarch Lacquer cream, just FYI. And then we're doing just a straight up, no fancy pants stuff, stamp image, that silhouette on my index finger there. And again, I was in a rush, so I didn't get to line it up as much as I'd like, but no issues. I took my black cream and I colored in that gap there on my free edge. And we're doing the same thing with my pinky nail, keeping it short and sweet on the outer nails just to kind of balance out the overall look. This little image is super cute and it fit really well onto my pinky nail. I want to note that some of these images are on the much larger side. So if you have smaller nails, less wide, you don't have the wide load nail problem, you can absolutely make decals with these and shrink your image by squeezing your stamper head onto your decal, if that makes sense. Now I'm going in with AP Pila's water-based top coat. This is a way to protect my images that I can use any glossy top coat of my choice, and it just protects my images and makes it to where nothing smears. This is typically offered in PPU every couple of months, just FYI. And because I think not enough nail art tutorials show you the cleanup process, this is what I'm doing. I use acetone-free cleanup because my skin is really sensitive and I try to not expose it to acetone as much as possible. It takes a little bit longer to scrub off, but I'm okay with that. It saves my skin. Those of you who are eczema prone like myself, my skin is just constantly angry, especially on my swatch hand. So I have to mind it very well. After I clean up, by that point, the AP Pila top coat is dried and I finished with my regular glossy top coat and I'm good to go. These are so cute. I swear to you, I did not want to take them off. This is adorable. And then the final polish here is Sweetheart Polish. This is hell of a book, described as a juicy burgundy base with red hollow micro glitter, hollow flakes, and reflective aurora glitter, and pink to gold shifting aurora shimmer. This one is 13 with a cap of 250 bottles, and it's inspired by Ron Burgundy's autobiography, Let Me Off at the Top. So this is what I would consider a straight up glitter bomb. It's got reflective glitters too, so it's quite sparkly. And for opacity, I'm going to suggest 3 coats. You might hit a touch of opacity on the second coat if you have less of a free edge than what my falsies got here, but I thought that third coat plumped it up well. And when I'm using glitter, I want as much as possible. You will need to use a glitter smoothing top coat and a glossy top coat to seal this one up, as it will dry down thirsty and textured. Hell of a book also toppers really well over black. Personally, I would stick with matchy match colors or straight up black. And that's really it, as the glitters themselves I thought popped best over those colors. Wishlisting is currently going on right now. Go ahead and click that link in my description box below. You can access the Polish Pickup website and make your wish list, amend it, what have you. It's just such a fantastic month. I'm telling you, this month, like August moving forward, is like my favorite themes ever for Polish Pickup. So super excited about that. Check out the description box. All links and stuff that are relevant will be there, including, again, go check out my big giant PPU video before this one. I will be back very shortly with some more videos for the rest of this week. So stay tuned. And if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.